Don't know about you, but I am sick to death of the rain. I'm waiting for the sun to come out to wear my summer garments. So I've drawn a line under all my summer sewing and I'm starting on my autumn and winter makes. So if you want to find out what I've got planned, let's go. Hi there, I'm Christine the Gemini Stitcher and welcome to my sewing space. As I said on my little intro, sick to death of the weather and waiting for the sun to come out. I've drawn a line and today I'm going to go through all the fabrics that I've got squirreled away in my stash that are for autumn stroke winter makes. Most of these have been bought at some point this year. I'm not into hoarding fabrics. I'm trying to control my stash and make up things for the season and then have a clear out in my D-stash over on Instagram. So if you're interested in grabbing a bargain, there are still some fabrics in there that I've cleared out from the spring and summer. And we're going to go through what I've got already, and it's quite a lot, to be honest, for autumn winter makes. So let's make a start. This fabric, I absolutely love, love, love. It's got a bit of stretch to it, so it's kind of a knit fabric, but can be treated as a woven, I'm thinking. I've got a pattern in mind for it. I want to make it in the Sinclair pattern. I'll put the name and the image up because I can't remember them. I've already got this pattern. It's got a crossbody zip on it. And I want to make it in this. So that is plan number one for the Snuggly zip up jacket. Beautiful bright colours. Can't wait to make it. To go with this fabric, I've got some nice needle cord in hot pink. I think I got this from the Guthrie and Garney sale, remnant sale that they did end of January. And I've not done anything with it. And I think those done as some wide leg pants. I've seen a pattern that I want to use. I've not got it yet. It was when I did my patterns for petites vlog. I'll pop an image of them up here and put the name down below. Need to get that pattern because trousers can be tricky at the best of times, but when you're vertically challenged, getting the proportions right isn't the easiest thing in the world. So I'm going to get that pattern and hopefully not have to make too many adjustments on it. So bright pink, wide leg trousers to go with my zip up top. Or bright fabric because hey, just because it's winter doesn't mean you have to be miserable and wear greys all the time. I certainly don't. Got this to make a dress for the winter and I've not decided what dress to make. It is a cotton jersey, but it's quite a thick cotton jersey. So hit me with your ideas of what dress pattern I can use this fabric for. This next fabric I got from Birmingham Rag Market, so it's one of my bargain £2.50 a metre fabrics. And I want to make one of the Fittleworth blouses. I made it into a dress. I want to use this to make the actual blouse. And I want to team it up with this. Look at that. How well do they match together? I got this cotton twill off the rag market as well, 50p a metre. So I'm going to use the same trouser pattern as the pink cords, if I can get it to fit. And it's going to be a fiddler top and a pair of matching trousers. Can you see? I'm getting whole outfits together, not just random garments that don't work with anything in my wardrobe. Next up is very subdued for me, but it's good to have a change in your wardrobe. If everything was bright in your face, you'd get sick to death of wearing it. Well, I would anyway. This first fabric I got from Higgs and Higgs at the Festival of Quilts. It's a beautiful soft knit fabric, and I'm thinking I want to make the Whistler top. There's the Whistler. I've got the pattern, never made it, and I think this is going to be so snugly made up as a Whistler. And then this is some needle cord that I bought fairly recently at my first visit to Boys in Skipton. They're going to use the same pattern as the other two pair of trousers, but I want to try a Merchant and Mills pattern that Steph has used. I'll pop an image of it up here, and down there will be the name. Just like the idea of the button detail at either side, but that's quite a meaty make, so if I get a good fit on the other trousers, I might just stick with them. So that's another outfit in the making. Again, this is some viscose twill that I got from Little Legs Fabrics, and I want to make a long floaty dress in it. I'm thinking of doing the peony dress again. I did one in bright pink, and I'll show you there the image of me in that, but it might be a bit too samey. So yeah, I'm still trying to decide what pattern to use for this fabric, but it's going to be a dress, and it's in my autumn winter plans. So if you've got any ideas of a pattern that I can use this in, let me know. Some denim. I desperately need some decent jeans. And now I've got the Megan Nielsen pattern. I'll put it up there. So I might try and make some straight leg jeans in that pattern, unless the one that's for petites works better. We'll see. Anyway, pair of jeans, simple as. And then this beautiful fabric. It's like a lightweight sweatshirting, but it is so soft that I could not resist this at the Remnant House when we went to Harrogate. Make a jarrah top, the high-low version, to go with these jeans, or if I've got enough, not sure how much I bought, whether there's enough to make a billy dress, because I quite like the idea of that as a dress. So a couple of options there, but these are definitely going to be jeans. This is a beautiful lightweight cord fabric to make another tulip dress, but without the contrast at the bottom, just a plain all-in-one fabric, because the fabric talks. It's quite busy and it's beautifully soft. Or I might have a look at another so different pattern. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. We'll see. But it's definitely going to be a dress for the winter. Now, somebody commented when I showed this the other week that it was a Liberty fabric. And I went, no way. I'll have a look at the selvage. And can you see? It's all been overlocked and the selvage has been cut off. So that's definitely designer dead stock of some kind. And if it's Liberty, I'm not arguing with you, but I like it, and it's going to make a beautiful dress. So now I'm thinking, well, tulip dress, I need to do something a bit more special with it then. But I bought it for the tulip dress. So I'll have a think. But it's definitely going to be a dress. Let's move on to jackets and coats. Now, this is where I need to rein myself in. I'm obsessed with jackets and coats. Love making them. Don't always wear them all though enough. But I've bought the fabric, so we're going to definitely get these made up this winter. Is in this quilted fabric. Yes, it's blacks and greys, but it's got a bit of leopard print in it, hasn't it? And I want to make a dog walking coat in it. Don't know what sort, whether I want one. Obviously, I want one with a hood on, but do I want one that cinches in, or do I just want one that's straight? I can't decide. So if you've got a nice ideas for a nice quilted coat pattern, or a pattern that will take, I can do in quilted fabric, that's got a good few pockets and feels like it'll keep you warm. So I might line this in fleece as well, just to make it extra snuggly. Help a girl out. I've got about 3 or 4 coat patterns and I don't think any of them are going to work. So I don't want to buy another one that doesn't work either. So if you've made a quilted coat, let me know. It makes me smile just looking at it. Huge, huge red and turquoise flowers. It's a lovely soft wool fabric. Got it from Little Legs in the sale. And I want to make the Frankie jacket with the hood. I made one last winter, but then I lined it in fur and it was too heavy, so I need to sort that jacket out this winter. But I want to make this one. What do we think? Hit me with your ideas. The other idea I've had for it is to do the cocoon coat or jacket from So Different. There's the cocoon coat. Now I might actually do it in this as a toile version because I've got some beautiful green boucle coming from Higgs and Higgs that matches in with my tulip dress that I made recently, and I want to make the cocoon coat to go with that. So I might do the toile version in this, and then I can get the fit right for the boucle. That might be a plan. And last but not least is this short fur in like a silver blue with navy blue flowers on. Not colours I'd normally choose, but I absolutely love it. It feels so snuggly and soft. Got it from Abercarn's when I was there earlier in the year with Sam, and I ain't got a clue what to do with it. So let me know, what would you make in this? I'm just sort of thinking something simple because I don't want to lose the flowers. It might make a cocoon coat, but I'm not sure I've got enough. I think I've only got about 1.5 meters, so it's going to have to be a shorter jacket. They do So Different do that, they call it a biker style jacket. I'll show it there that crosses over, so it might work quite well with that one. But if you've got any other ideas, again, help a girl out. Love that. Wowzer. So even without going out and consciously I'm waiting for all the nice new autumn winter fabrics to come into the shops, I've got 15 pieces of fabric, 15 garments to make up, which between now and the end of the year is about 1 a week. And I think that's enough. But we'll see. Fabrics that I've squirreled away throughout the year when I've seen them and snaffled them up as bargains. So I might have enough for the autumn winter. The only other thing I definitely want is some more sweatshirting fabrics to make some loungewear sets. And then I think I'm done. I'm really done. And if you believe that, you believe anything. Because I've got to go to the Knitting Stitch show in November. Well, don't got to go. I am going. And it's going to be very, very difficult to go around there and not come away with any fabric, isn't it? Hope you've enjoyed looking through my autumn winter fabrics that I've squirreled away and talking plans for them as well. Because what I am definitely trying to do is when I buy fabric is think, what garment am I going to make in it? What pattern? Don't have to definitely have a specific pattern in mind, but I need to have an idea how it's going to fit and work in my wardrobe so that I don't end up with stuff that I don't wear. You know what I mean? We spend a lot of time making our clothes and we need to wear them and love them. If you've got any other ideas of what I can use all these fabrics for, then hit me with them in the comments. I'm open to ideas, they're not cast in stone yet. This is just me pulling out all my fabrics that I've been squirreling away and trying to make plans for them with the patterns that I've already got in the main. So let me know what you'd make with them. Have you started your autumn winter fabric purchases yet? Or do you wait for all the shiny new fabrics to come into the shops? I personally prefer to wait till they go in the sale. As part of my fabric purchasing plan for 2024, the main thing was to try and do more in-person shopping and purchase the fabrics in the store. Then you can get all touchy-feely with them and you're not going to be disappointed, which I've done pretty well with. I'm proud to say that all of the fabrics that I've shown you today have all been bought in person. How amazing is that? Now, I'm not saying that I don't order online. If I see something that's an absolute bargain, that's quality fabric, and is from a store that I trust, then I will still buy from them. But this year, I would say about 80% of my fabric purchases have been in person, and I've absolutely had a ball for new fabric shops. And yeah, I guess it's a separate hobby all on its own. Find a fabric shop. So if you know of any really good fabric shops that are within sort of an hour's drive of Lancashire, let me know and I'll add them to my list to go and investigate. I'm going to love you and leave you. Hope you have a wonderful sewing week and let me know if you started making your autumn winter plans yet, and I will see you on Monday for more makes and plans. Love you all loads. See you soon.